On a seemingly ordinary morning, December 29, 2024, the world watched in horror as Jeju Air Flight 2216 met a tragic end. The Boeing 737-800 was scheduled to fly from Bangkok, Thailand to Muan, South Korea. It was a routine flight carrying vacationers, families, and business travelers. As the plane began its descent into Muan International Airport, disaster struck, forever altering the lives of those on board and their loved ones. The crash claimed the lives of 179 souls, leaving only 2 survivors, both cabin crew members stationed in the rear galley. The disaster sent shockwaves through the aviation industry, prompting a wave of investigations and demands for answers. The tragedy of Flight 2216 serves as a stark reminder of the inherent risks associated with air travel. It underscores the importance of rigorous safety protocols, thorough investigations, and continuous efforts to mitigate potential hazards. In the wake of this disaster, it is imperative to learn from the mistakes that were made and implement preventative measures to avert similar tragedies in the future. The memory of those lost in the crash will forever serve as a solemn reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of aviation safety. At 8:54 and 43 seconds local time, the pilots of Flight 2216 made their final routine communication with air traffic control. The sky seemed clear, and the descent was progressing smoothly. Just a few minutes later, at 8:57 and 50 seconds, a chilling warning came through the radio from air traffic control bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. Little did anyone know that this seemingly routine warning would be the harbinger of disaster. Less than a minute later, at 8:58 and 50 seconds, the cockpit voice recorder and flight data recorder abruptly stopped, silencing the voices from the cockpit and plunging the investigation into darkness. 6 agonizing seconds later, at 8:58 and 56 seconds, the chilling sound of Mayday echoed through the radio waves as the pilots desperately tried to regain control of the crippled aircraft. The pilots attempted a go-around, a maneuver designed to abort the landing and climb back to a safe altitude. However, with both engines failing and the plane losing altitude rapidly, their efforts proved futile. The initial impact of the bird strike, later confirmed by the presence of feathers and blood in the engines, crippled the aircraft's power system. The left engine failed first, followed shortly by the right engine, leaving the plane disturbingly quiet and alarmingly close to the ground. The loss of engine power led to a catastrophic cascade of failures. Most critically, the hydraulic systems, responsible for controlling vital functions like landing gear deployment and flight control, were rendered inoperable. The pilots, now fighting a losing battle against gravity and failing systems, were left with few options. They attempted to make an emergency landing, but the plane's speed and lack of control made a safe touchdown impossible. The aircraft careened over the runway, its belly scraping the tarmac before ultimately smashing into an embankment. The impact sent a shower of sparks and debris into the air, marking a tragic end to a seemingly routine flight. The investigation into the crash of Flight 2216 would later reveal a series of contributing factors that exacerbated the already dire situation.